We are not fazed by this one bit! You really think this is going to make a dent to the PlayStation brand? Sony has been consistent with quality games and brand popularity! What's my copium? Super copium! Mega copium!
It's official. Microsoft has acquired Activision Blizzard.
This is just awful news for the industry! It's one thing to buy independent developer, but this could lead to a complete monopolization of game studios! If they choose to make all of Activision's future games exclusive to Xbox PC, it's doing the disservice to all gamers!
With this, Xbox officially has become the worst cancer in the gaming industry! One thing is to buy studios that you always work with. Another thing is buying your whole publisher, since your studios have zero creativity!
You seem like a very neutral person and not at all like a Sony fanboy, with you basically only posting about PlayStation.
I don't care about being a neutral at this point! Nintendo and Sony are here buying studios that they have worked with for years! While Xbox is here trying to make a monopoly, purchasing all the big publishers! There is a difference in that! Thank you, Microsoft! I won't have to see Call of Duty in the PlayStation Store anymore and be reminded of its normal titles like Modern Warfare 2019, Cold War, and Vanguard! Thank you so much!
Xbox still in last place and will continue to be! Think buying up studios gonna save them! You're dumb as hell! Can't believe Mr. Games should be for everyone! Put this through! Disregard millions of gamers and their take on it! Only to try and make more money!
Xbox and Activision! They're the rodents of the gaming world! Let Microsoft buy every video game company and kill gaming! I may have to stop playing video games now because of this!
Loki, I'm kinda sad right now. Bethesda was the only thing, but this is different. Rest in peace, PlayStation. I've lost hope. Couldn't the United Nations have a word with Phil Spencer? He's intent on buying first-person shooters for $70 billion instead of feeding the poor! Scummy bastard! Daddy Jim Ryan would definitely feed the poor if he had that money! He's the biggest scum on the face of the earth!
Microsoft can't build the industry into a 100% digital, 100% service-based, 100% subscription model until they first bring the industry to its knees! Then they will rebuild and reshape it how they see fit! If you cheer this move, you are anti-consumer and anti-gamer!
Fact! Xbox can be last place if everyone else is last too! Why beat PlayStation with high quality first party games and thus add more artistic value to the industry when you could just drain the third party support from PlayStation instead? Steve Jobs thoughts on Microsoft hold true on this monumental day in the gaming industry with the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. They don't have taste, they don't think of original ideas, their birds lack spirit, they just buy and flex their money. Stay salty. And the variety they have is bought. They have no taste or creativity, just like Steve Jobs said. The way you are capping for this is disgusting. This isn't good for anybody, especially not us gamers. Oh yeah, and still third place behind Tencent and Sony. Suck it up.
Despite the fact that PlayStation makes more gaming revenue than Xbox and Nintendo, Xbox has somehow found a way to make PlayStation seem like the underdog to root for! Congrats to Xbox for coming across like that one rich douchebag who throws their dad's money around!
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said today that the administration currently has no comments on the Microsoft Activision Blizzard merger, said the FTC and DOJ will review it.
Kinda f***ed up when the only guy that can say PlayStation is Joe Biden! Come on, Moneybag Joe! Come through for PlayStation Nation!
This is what happens when a company is lazy to make an effort to compete with their rivals!
This is really, really bad! That's the point where it becomes obvious it's gonna be on giving soldiers more resources into the area of doing this to replace the other half of console gamers' games just out of spite! Almost makes me want to sell my Xbox!
Scum buying more scum! Sexual deviants buying more sexual deviants! 70 billion for Call of Duty! Yikes!
Look! These Muppets are finished! 70 billion for a publisher who's been slacking for almost 10 years now! Fanboys are acting like Microsoft is swapping it to save Activision from the clutches of Bobby Kotick when this is simply about money and consolidating more power and influence! Microsoft is quickly becoming the Disney of the video games industry!
Ask them when Xbox have shown leadership, studio management, and quality control in the last 10 plus years. This will be the day people look back and say that's what garbage died.
PlayStation need to answer with the best games showcasing their damn history! Saving announcements for later, bitch! Won't got it anymore! Xbox is not playing around this gen! They have the Microsoft wallet at their disposal! It's time to drop the megatons! Burn the holes! One of them spied on you without your consent! The other mistreated women and drove one poor woman to suicide! Now, in bed together with Uncle Bobby, still at the reins! Next, we'll be hearing those perverts at Ubisoft by joining in the fun! The Antichrist is here, people! LOL! Both love the RM2! Match made in heaven! The next Call of Duty will be free to play with 10,000 bucks worth of gun skins to buy! Xbox exclusive content equals more double XP weekends and a neon green gun skin!
Can we get a live look into Sony PlayStation HQ? Time to come back from vacation, buddy boy! German host!
We are not fazed by this one bit! You really think this is going to make a dent to the PlayStation brand? Sony has been consistent with quality and brand popularity! What's my copium? Super copium! Mega copium!
Top selling game on PlayStation every year is Call of Duty. You smoking it?
Which is why Microsoft would be stupid to make it exclusive to Xbox! At the end of the day, Microsoft is making more money by these franchises stay on PlayStation! The more popular console!
I wouldn't speak too soon. Same they said about Bethesda.
Bethesda Legacy IP will remain multi-platform! New IP from Bethesda will be exclusive to Xbox ecosystem! My doctor diagnosed me with copium overdose! I can't stop myself!
1. There should be some antitrust laws to prevent Microsoft from acquiring any more big corporations. 2. Sony need to announce all their games in development and drop a trailer for God of War ASAP. 3. Sony should try to buy Take-Two
Xbox is king.
of the checkbook in 3rd place.
Lamau.
Are you trying to say that generic games have to be more popular? Because they are, but they're generic! People don't have much standards these days!
You can say what you want. It means money for Xbox, which hurts SimStation fanboys mentally and emotionally, as we can clearly see here.
But why would it hurt them mentally when they don't even play this shit?
What? And again, does that apply to PlayStation 5 consoles? People buy more PlayStation 5 because they have no standards? standards? If you don't have a coherent reply, stop repeating yourself and just say so, lol.
That's one of the few exceptions, actually. PlayStation is on another level to Xbox. Microsoft has acquired two major publishers in Bethesda and Activision Blizzard and many other developers. And yet, Sony still leads the industry with the best developers games in the biz. And it's not even close. Translation: The Last of Us 2 is the best game ever made.
But Call of Duty, because the whole gaming industry is all about Call of Duty, and the most are on Call of Duty. Meanwhile, my whole life is all about Sony. Sony.
Equator, this Twitter frenzy is stupid. This field will always be about putting out great games. Sony is killing it when it comes to that.
You're not looking at the bigger picture. All the millions of casuals playing Call of Duty will go to Xbox. Sony's revenue will decrease, meaning less money to spend on making big games.
At this point, and seeing what the Call of Duty series has become, y'all can have Call of Duty in your system. The games are all the same, and the online community for those games are so toxic that most don't even care about the series as much as they once did. I, for one, couldn't care less about Call of Duty, which is why I posted 6 lines worth of text about Call of Duty. I really don't care about Call of Duty. Microsoft is not able to create new successful franchises, so they're buying whatever they can get. Good for them, if that's their strategy. As long as they don't buy Sony, I'm okay.
Microsoft has done. It's waste money onto failing companies.
They have all this money to buy these studios and have nothing to show for it. Your console is failing at an alarming rate. This gen just started and you're already getting destroyed by PlayStation 5. You have no original games ideas, and all you can offer to your users are services.
Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick sent out the following email to the company today. He says that the deal is expected to only close June of 2023, meaning Activision will remain independent until then.
Hey Sony, you got 1 year to sink a Rockstar game! Panic! 1 year only! Panic!
Why though? You can't stoop down to your rival's level and buy enough games from other platforms!
To all Xbox fans saying, oh my god, Sony is dead. Keep that same energy when Sony still outsells Xbox 2-1. So just take a deep breath, Xbox. You bought a toxic company. Congratulations, you can keep it. Sony will buy Epic Games and make Fortnite exclusive to PlayStation 5. Book marketing.
Sony, buy Epic Games! Tim Sweeney is your best friend anyway! Tim Sweeney! Sell new company to Sony! ASAP! Sony need to step up and buy Square Enix! Prepare for the biggest battle of the next century! League versus WoW and or Overwatch! But if Sony got Square Enix, they'll have Final Fantasy 14 and the rest!
But to be honest, I think Sony must buy Square Enix. Most of the titles are exclusive to PlayStation, and they would literally be the best acquisition for them. Nothing value will be lost for Xbox, as Final Fantasy always skip Xbox.
In my opinion, they got no choice. They need to buy it. It's fight. Try fighting or die.
Can they even afford it though?
Think so? If they sell the Western Division to Xbox.
Sony should buy Bungie! If it does, it's a kick in the ball for Microsoft!
Sony needs to buy Rockstar Games next to build the table! Give Take-Two an offer they can't refuse!
Xbox owns 30 studios, not counting King and Xbox Publishing, and only one of them is from Japan! Japanese companies are easier to get a hold if the buy is also from Japan! Maybe I'm wrong, but I can't see Xbox buying Square or Capcom. PlayStation should make a move over there. Honestly, let PlayStation buy Konami to get the full rights to Metal Gear Solid, and then let Kojima remake them how he wants, and blow the world away as PlayStation exclusives. Namco is very expensive, but they have to do a sacrifice. Now that Microsoft is buying Activision, now they kinda not have any option to buy them.
Leave Square Enix out of your studio acquisition wars. Thanks, Lamau.
No! Square is for Sony! Naughty Dog sweeps the floor with all of them!
Keep Microsoft far the F away from the Japanese studios, bro!
Microsoft is not proving for the industry. They can deliver masterpieces AAA experiences. So what they do? They open the wallet! If you can't beat them, buy them!
If Xbox has to make multiple multi-billion-dollar purchases to try to compete with Sony, I don't think Sony has to worry. Insomniac's Wolverine alone is going to be 1,000 times better than anything coming from Activision Blizzard.
Funny thing is, even with this acquisition, Tencent and Sony are 1 and 2 in gaming revenue. It's clear Microsoft just wants to buy everything so that no one else can compete eventually.
Year 2391, we're proud to announce that Xbox finally recouped the Activision Blizzard acquisition money. Phil Spencer. Microsoft couldn't spend money to actually create a new AAA banger, so they figured, f*** it, we'll just buy up existing ones. There'll always be losses to Sony, cause if they do finally win, they paid for it. Pay to win! Something that gamers hate, right?
Oh, that's neat! So Microsoft's just going to brute force its new customers to the ecosystem by leaving really no choice out there! Awesome! Really curious how Microsoft expects to get those 70 billion back! Can't be just with subscriptions! Be prepared for a lot of incomplete, underdeveloped, and microtransaction infested games as a service if all those IPs become Game Pass exclusives!
With the $68.7 billion, Xbox could have developed the 687 games of The Last of Us 2 caliber, but they decided to acquire the studio that made Candy Crush, Call of Duty Vanguard, and a card game for nerds. Kudos, I guess.
They don't care! Microsoft wants to destroy Sony and force everyone to buy Game Pass! Is that true? You are all delusional! If you think Microsoft cares about the profits from these games, they honestly care about Domination! And they're only going live right now is to dominate and try to destroy the PlayStation once it's gone! We need to prepare for the revolution, Sony!
All of these brands have been negative in the news for years and have not released any good games in recent years, are only out for money, and have a lot of sexist and racist problems. Xbox players always eat lots of shit. Let's see if Xbox or Nintendo makes the race for second place.
Microsoft in the past few years has spent over $100 billion on studio acquisitions, and guess what? They still do not have a single studio as talented as Naughty Dog. Let that sink in. Microsoft just bought another Dyna's publisher on their last legs, SMH! Buy small, innovate, and created a new Call of Duty. Don't buy old relics of the past, only on PlayStation! I'll be waiting for the anti-competitive lawsuit!
Disney owns half the film industry, and we haven't seen them get into trouble due to that.
There's way more movies, studios, directors, and all sorts in the movie business. There's only 3 players in gaming. PlayStation takes
seen an average $25 billion per year, while Xbox and Blizzard combined ranked in $21.9 billion, which makes them last place number 3 behind PlayStation and Nintendo. This acquisition could be one out of desperation.
I think you comprehend. PlayStation is the market leader. People game on PlayStation because they have the best games and tons in the world. Xbox can buy EA, Ubisoft, and Activision. People will still buy PlayStation. Same with Nintendo. It's streaming versus cable all over again. Soon, gamers will be spending $100 plus a month just to play the same games they have been for years, with the odd new game here and there. Sounds like Xbox to me. Don't come here because you want to. Come here because you have to.
Xbox really defending this by bringing a PlayStation exclusive that Sony have built for years the organic way. This is completely anti-gaming. Sony will be fine even with this, but this is just gross.
In other words, you will be forced to join the dark side.
If you're not willing to let things go, I suggest everyone study Buddhism and learn when to let things go rather than join the dark side.
I'm not gonna lie, Microsoft pulled one hell of a power move. I don't know if they're trying to force Sony on putting Game Pass on PSN, but it looks like that's the strategy. And Sony will be stupid to not do that. I'm just saying.
They shouldn't even consider Game Pass. They better die selling than live kneeling. And that's what I want them to do, honestly. Obviously, they can't mess financially, but Nintendo can't either. And they are currently outclassing both in terms of sales software and hardware.
I don't hate Xbox. I have been for Xbox.
I think Phil lives behind Massetti because he keeps buying studios who make games I don't play.
Same here. There isn't a single game from a studio he's bought I'd wanna play.
Yeah, Candy Crush. Please stop playing that 10 years ago. Call of Duty. I've been insulting that game since 2007. Would be like if Sony bought Square. Final Fantasy. I don't care.
I still remember all of the bots talking crap about Activision and calling the company anti-consumer. Now Activision is great. Hypocrites.
Well, I guess the rumor about World of Warcraft coming to Xbox is going to turn out true.
A garbage game belongs on a garbage box.
Well, if you can't get award-winning Final Fantasy XIV, the free MMO up to level 60, and its first expansion that just released a banger of a Sony expansion, then I guess the game that came out 15 years ago is a close runner-up.
It's not gonna end good for Microsoft. They're just buying studios, but they still don't know how to make good games. Xbox is now in a position to bankrupt Microsoft. Very possible.
It stopped being a good franchise in that Call of Duty Ghost, and now it's gonna die without PlayStation fan base. It's funny how Microsoft bought Bethesda and Activision, and there's still no game on that platform that can match PlayStation games. Even Microsoft fans shouldn't be celebrating this one. They'll just buy everyone and force competition out of the game. This is not about selling consoles, but selling Game Pass. The only place to play new game will be on Game Pass. And once that's the case, they can start hiking the fee. For real though, this feels like it will be too much for Xbox to handle. Too much going on. It's going to affect release dates. Mark my words.
They can buy literally everything but Sony-owned studios, and they'll never top PlayStation! That's some die-hard PlayStation elitist mentality there. It's true though! One Insomniac game will be far and way better than anything from Activision Blizzard!
bring all the mediocre games under one roof at Xbox!
Someone said these Xbox dudes bragging about more games they will buy! Fuck! Oh! There's a lot of fun talking out loud!
Sony, 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 Sony,